No! I always forget that. Just imagine that, though. Everybody's sitting in the wedding chapel, just talking and doing whatever, and then just that music starts playing. Oh. So I'll do like a full lead up to. I'll just let this play for like a solid minute before anything happens. Yeah. I think this is about the time I would enter. No? I mean, I don't have a lot of opportunities in my life for dramatic entrances.
So, when I worked for the florist, when we would get people's information, we would always ask like what their theme is.
Mm-hmm.
Our theme would be Dark Souls.
Yeah.
They would have no idea what to do with that. No one would understand. There was one time a guy was filling out the paperwork for the bride.
I'm assuming the mascot Gritty and not like the concept. Okay.
The mascot Gritty. Flyers.
Wow.
Obviously.
Yeah, for sure. Get some soup. All right, we're back officially. I will not spin in circles, though I want to.
Go ahead.
No, it's all right. We're gonna go fight the Pontiff. Another dog? I thought there were two initially, and then more. Oh, you just got stuck. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, come on. This is not an efficient route to take, but Dope. Who are you? Oh, Henri!
Henri!
Obviously, I'm gonna bring you Henri. I really haven't done a lot of summons in this game. Black Hand... Goddard. I don't know you really. I'll bring Henri because we have history.
Y'all were almost married.
Yeah, in a horrific ceremony.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna bring Henri, and we're gonna cross this fog door, and we're gonna do our best. Pretty smooth. Good job, Henri.
Like lungs.
That's fair. Bubba needs a show too. I legitimately love this boss battle. I like the setting. I like the music. I like his character design. He can be really freaking tough. Like, that's because he has a bunch of like high hit combos. Like that one's got like 6 attacks in it. And when he splits himself, I guess you couldn't really see it, and I think it's partially because we had Henri there. But like that shade hits you too. And they mirror themselves, but they're like off, and so like there can be times where like
You get like almost 12 hits in a row.
yeah, like you can utilize the shade to your advantage because it tells you what he's gonna do before he does it. But like you can still get caught in these moments where you're just desperately running around trying not to get hit. Maybe we get it later. Somewhere around here is a... like an elevator or something. Anyway. Weird. So that, I believe, is Archdragon Peak. And that'll take us to the next big section of the game. But we've got to go somewhere else first. Oh, row, 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 row. Why are you so sad? First, we're gonna head back.
Welcome home, speak thine. Very well, then touch take none.
Os.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Buddy! We did it right! Yeah, if we do it wrong, he dies there.
Oh, then we're both safe and sound. Thank the gods for that. I don't like getting things so close. I might have died if it wasn't for that peculiar onion knight. But in the end, it all paid off. Take a good look. They're sure to be of some use.
What do you got? Yes! Oh, we've been waiting for this.
Goodbye. And stay safe.
Oh, I should actually see if you
this
saw a great rat.
Oh, hello. And in one. You can keep the ring as...
Oh, no.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Tis good
Agreed.
to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day? Prithee, be careful. I don't... Tis good. What need? Prithee, be careful.
I could tell. Alright. I don't know if I want to switch just yet. Oh, though.
Is good. What need?
Infuse. You. Oh, do I not have enough fucking souls? Okay.
Pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is good. What need?
Yep. What does that come out to? Just under 300. Over 300, but with extra lighting damage. Two. Oh, we only get 3 hits though. Alright, well, we're not quite ready to switch yet then. What else do we have to do? There was something else. Oh, we got a soul. We got Pontiff Sullivan's soul. Yeah, Soul of Pontiff Sullivan. Pontiff Sullivan of Irithyll imprisoned a god of the old royalty in the abandoned cathedral to be fed to the devourer. I know you're prepping stuff, but did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day it is. So, happened upon...
Crystal souls? Sage, right?
Sage. What?
The crystal sage? The twisted souls?
All the souls we find that we bring here are twisted souls.
Oh. My bad.
Okay. So we can get the Greatsword of Judgment. A ceremonial sword held in Pontiff Sullivan's left hand, representing the judgment of the moon, but with magic far closer to sorcery than any existing lunar power. Its dark blue hues, deeper than the darkest moon, reflect Sorcerer Sullivan's true nature. Or the Profaned Greatsword, a ceremonial sword held in Pontiff Sullivan's right hand, representing the profaned flame. Long ago, when Sullivan was yet a young sorcerer, he discovered the profaned capital and an unfading flame below a distant tundra of Irithyll. Burning ambition took root within him.
The blue one.
The blue one? Okay, we need 3,000 souls.
Do not... Aha, so... Now, do not be away over long.
So there's a lot of stuff in Irithyll that has to do with Gwendolyn, who is the god that Pontius Sullivan imprisoned.
Gwendolyn was the one that was raised a girl, but was a boy.
Yes, and was likely born without Gwyn knowing while he was off fighting demons. And he's also the only one who remains when you show up in Dark Souls 1. Everyone else is dead or has left. And Gwendolyn is using his illusion powers to keep up appearances, to keep funneling undead along this quest to help relink the fire. He's known as the Dark Moon. He's got sweet lunar powers. He was likely taught and raised by Seath the Scaleless. And his stuff are miracles, but they're different. Pontius Sullivan basically took over the Way of White at a certain point for his own purposes, and a whole bunch of stuff happens. He's also the one who left that doll for Aldrich, so that Aldrich would come and apparently eat Gwendolyn, which he does. There's also one of the reasons that Irithyll is covered in like moon imagery, and Pontius Sullivan does a bunch of like shady shit for power, and it's kind of interesting how it's like worked into his character. So like it's pointed out he was a sorcerer. At some point discovers the profaned capital and the profaned flame, and that seems to send him on this journey. But his two, like, I don't know what you would call them, symbols of station as pontiff, which is a new thing. He made up that position within the church. Is a fire sword, which harkens back to Gwyn, but it's tied to not the first flame, but this other thing, the profaned flame. And then his left is tied to moon imagery, like Gwendolyn, and looks a lot like Gwendolyn's miracles, but is in fact just sorcery masquerading as moon miracles, because Pontius Sullivan doesn't actually have faith in any of this stuff. He's just using intelligence and trickery to accomplish his goals. Anyway, I think they did a lot of cool stuff with his character. But with that in mind, we're now going to make our way into my least favorite zone in the game. The Irithyll Dungeon. Ah, it's awful. I don't think there's anything back here. I'd just swing too early. Oh, Alva. Alva fell in love with a witch.
How do you know all of this?
Item descriptions. Bits of lore. Environmental things. We'll meet the witch, don't worry. It doesn't quite have the damage output that I want right now. It's going to very soon. I'll point out what I did. Alright. One viewer, I'm pretty sure Morgan Prime. I hope you're in for some sweet math nerdiness. So we're a paladin build, right? Which means we're going to use miracles. Miracles tend to focus on healing and lightning damage. So, god damn it. First we fight Alva, then we get nerdy. Nope. Okay, so we'll get real nerdy on some technical sides of Dark Souls right now. Alright, so right now we're using an Exiled Greatsword. We've upgraded it to +6. We've also upgraded the other sword to +6. Generally speaking, that if you go in that center column, down where it says attack power, you can see that this one has a physical damage of 236. And we're getting bonus of 93. That bonus comes if you go down where it says attribute bonus. It's got a C scaling with strength and a D scaling with dex. So we get middling bonus damage because of our strength and just below bonus for our dex, which is fine because we have more strength and dex and are going to throughout this playthrough. And then it doesn't have any other additional damages, right? Now, the sword we're going to switch to is the Lothric Greatsword, which I've done a couple things to. One, I took it to +6, and second, I used one of our infusion gems to change its scaling. So I made it heavy, which undoes its normal attribute bonuses and focuses more on strength scaling. So normally it would have scaled in the same way, but flipped, so it would have actually done better with dex than with strength. But it would have scaled with both. Now it has no scaling anywhere except for strength, but that strength scaling is going to go way up. So since it's got B, that same strength yeah, is giving us 102.
Yeah.
So even losing what we were getting from our decks, we're getting way more from strength. Now, because I made it heavy, it actually took its base damage down. It wasn't 196 before, it was like 2 something. But that's fine because we're going to gain more from the strength bonuses as our strength goes up. Right now we're focusing on faith, so it's not quite there yet, but that's going to overcome it much more quickly. Second, it comes with base lightning damage of 193 or 139. So that's in addition to our physical damage. Now that gets a little weird because a lot of enemies have lightning resistance or fire resistance or dark resistance and various stuff. But the reason that's important and the reason we want to use this sword, that lightning damage is base. When we get the spell that lets us put lightning on our sword, that increases the amount of lightning damage, but it also, like, it puts a base lightning damage on, but the big thing is it gives a general buff to lightning damage overall of like whatever 50% or something like that. So we'll have a total of however many hundreds lightning damage multiplied by something anytime we use that spell. Add to that, we're also going to get the Sunlight Greatsword, which gives us like a background miracle it can do, which increases overall damage and damage absorption by like 10% or something like that. So all of that gets boosted again. So when we're more towards the build we want, the damage output of this sword is going to be preposterous comparatively. And it'll look like this. Man, I didn't design the swords. I mean, I like this sword. Yeah. But we can't even hold this yet. Needs 50 strength just to one hand. Oh, we can still swing it. It doesn't do as much damage, and we can't do any of its like extra shit.
And it uses so much damage.
Oh yeah, it's a super heavy sword. But it also does mad poise break. Black Knight Greatsword.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's a cool look.
Way cooler than Awful Knight.
See, I knew you were into the Fashion Soul side. Here's the sword we just made from Pontius Sullivan. We made his smaller sword. Sure. I mean, not effectively, because I think it requires intelligence. Yeah, it's got a... Yeah. What else? We've got Wolnir's Holy Sword.
Holy shit, I don't remember that one.
We haven't looked at any of this. I was leaving all of this because I figured you were going to do, like, item description, Fashion Souls, whatever, episode or two. So I haven't really been going through the items because I'm leaving those for you.
This one's so cool. Let's use that.
No!
Why?
Because it won't keep up with the damage we need to be doing right now. Don't worry, when this character's done, I'm going to turn it over to you for the New Game Plus playthrough, and you can do whatever you want with them. For now, though, we continue to fight with the Exiled Greatsword. Wherever it is.
No, it's down. It's in the sights.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and this is the sword we got from Alva. Seeker of the Spurns, specially forged in an eastern land, sharp but heavy, this sword requires extreme strength and dexterity to wield. The search for the Spurned had no end, and so the wayfaring knight warmed to a most deformed weapon. Alva's got like an interesting backstory, though he's like fringe character, so like you get it exclusively through environmental things and item descriptions. Fucking Irithyll Dungeon. I don't know if there's a place, like a locale in Dark Souls 3 that's killed me more than this place. That's Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 2 specifically.
Why? Not necessary.
Fuck. Damn it! That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. We're gonna try this again. You see what happened to our health? Yeah, those guys have two things. One, that stupid fucking brand, which just... I want to kill this guy first. That stupid brand, which can just, like, pin you? And then the second, if they watch you, it's when they see you. It starts a little counter, and it will just permanently... Oh, it's locked. It'll just permanently... well, not permanently. Temporarily decrease the max health you can have. And you've got to wait for the bar to come back, like it just did.
Yeah.
Before you can even heal up again. It's fucking awful, man.
I know.
I forgot about that guy.
Hey.
I normally avoid that. Today I did not.
I get monster.
Yeah, but there's no reason to open it up. Yeah, there's nothing good about Irithyll Dungeon. Ah! Also, I think I've been trying to decide on this. This talisman we're using is not the best talisman for our build. It lets us cast miracles, so this little thing I'm holding. There are better talismans. However, this was Solaire's talisman, and so I think I may try to just use this one throughout the whole thing. You seem to disagree.
This is not the best talisman for us to use. Blah blah blah. There's definitely better ones, but this is the guy that I really likes talismans. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Well, I did specify at the beginning that we were going to be the fulfillment of Solaire's mission. So I feel like we should do Solaire stuff. We're gonna carry his sword.
Why can't we be our own?
Man. Sometimes it's fun to roleplay. We are our own person. We're not actually Solaire. Solaire died mad. Not accomplished his goal. I didn't realize there were that many of you to wake up. This place is just nothing but awful traps. Fading Soul.
Unnecessary.
Agreed. In there. You guys so much. That's true. Also, like, there's a lot of the, like, mob enemies, and that's, like, all they are. Like, those guys, just random hollows and whatnot. Like, if you get caught unawares or something, you know, it's kind of shitty. But they're not... I don't know, they don't fill you with a sense of dread.
Whoa.
What? Yeah. Cool, huh? I think that's what the jailers are wearing. Please come to me. No.
The jailer?
No. I'll show you what it is. At least I don't think they are. It's hard to tell because you can't really see their faces. So I was hoping to get a better look at this one, but it fell face down. And there's also, I think this is the first place you find one. Sorry, that was pale pine resin. It just puts magic damage on your weapon.
Yes.
Trying to be better about not just skipping through items. Is it in here? Nice. Three of them. Oh yeah, I forgot. That effect they put on makes you slow when you roll. It's just all of my least favorite things. Rapidly losing health, unable to move, and being stun locked. All in one enemy. Oh, I was looking for you, Creeper. Yeah, these guys. Genuinely not entirely sure. They only appear here. And they've got these weird baby faces and dog bodies, and they're horrible. All is right with the world. We killed 3 of them.
Or did we kill the first one the first time we were down there?
No, not quite, but I just ran in and murdered it as it was walking away, and then ran away, lured the second one.
I was blacked out.
Happens.
like this is going relatively smoothly.
Yeah, all things considered.
I thought it was gonna be way worse based on what you said. What the heck is that?
That is what remains of the profaned capital.
Winds.
No.
What is the profaned capital?
We've never seen it in any of the other Dark Souls. So kind of treat it like Drangleic or whatnot in Dark Souls 2. It's just its own sort of entity. But,
Sunken Kingdom.
yeah, exactly.
It's DLC.
No. But, like, it's not... When you go to the Demon Ruins, right, you're like, I'm pretty sure this is Exiled. Just so old that almost none of it remains. And, you know, re-inhabited and built over and whatnot. The Profaned Capital doesn't seem to be a city from previous games. It was its own city. Maybe built on top of stuff. Who knows? I guess I don't have the key for that.
Try?
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't open. There's also another key ring a little further on. That may do it. If I do this right, we're only going to have to go through that place twice, fundamentally. But this is where Yorm the Giant lived back in the day. It's also where the Profaned Flame is. I don't have a good explanation for the Profaned Flame. I've never seen a good explanation for the Profaned Flame. It's not the Chaos Flame, as far as anyone can tell. What it is exactly, hard to say. But it's not good. Doesn't... People who utilize it doesn't turn out well for them. But that's where poor Yorm the Giant was king. No.
Not a giant king.
Yes. Though he was king of the giants, Yorm was a giant king of humans. And they hated him. Alright, let's see if it's the same sound. Hey, that's a shard. Yeah, so Yorm was a warrior. He ended up becoming ruler. All-around good dude. Was made king of this place for various reasons and defended it. And as far as anybody can tell, did a pretty good job. However, his people hated him because he was a giant. And he knew it. None of this was a secret. But he still kind of just like put up with it because it was the right thing to do. And basically lived a life like performing a very lonely duty. He had almost no one who liked or cared about him, minus one specific person. Yorm had a... God damn it! Had a best friend. His city gets destroyed by the Profaned Flame in the end. Fuck around with it, and it burns the whole place to the ground in the end. Yorm goes off to be a Lord of Cinder. So basically he lived a life of duty, protecting and serving people who fucking hated him. He even did some stuff to, like, he made a sword. So, like, Yorm's a big dude. We've seen lots of different giant sizes. Yorm's on the larger side of giants. To help put his people at ease, he made a sword called Stormbreaker? specifically designed to kill him, and then gave it away.
Did we see Yorm in Dark Souls 1?
We have not seen Yorm in Dark Souls 1. Are you thinking of Hawkeye Goff? Goff?
I think so. The one, he was right by Artorias.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's Hawkeye Goff.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, he has a similar kind of deal, though a little different. There's some general anti-giant sentiment by that point, but it wasn't as heavy.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, and so then Yorm goes off to become a Lord of Cinder and save a whole world, which had treated him like shit. And succeeds. He does it. Because he's dope. And his reward, I guess, is to be consumed eternally by fire, and then to be resurrected to do it again.
Yeah. Very true to Dark Souls.
He, I thought we came down here with a ladder. Did we drop in? Not crazy, right?
Ladder. Right, no, right there.
Aha, it's hard to see. I was like, I know we climbed down here. Yeah, it's kind of cool in his item descriptions. There's 2 items you can make from him. One is his great machete, and one is his great shield. And they each like describe like different aspects of his character at different points in his life. One where he fought kind of to defend, so one-handing his great machete and using a shield. And then afterwards, when he just kind of gave the fuck up, and did not want to live anymore and did not want to hold this, but couldn't just like walk away, he like carved a notch into the back of his machete so he could two-hand it and like use it in different ways, and then just threw away his shield.
Yeah.
Like gave up the idea of like defense and survival entirely.
He's like, I don't care if I die.
Yeah, it's goddamn missed. Anyway, I feel bad for Yorm. Like, I definitely understand why when the Lords of Cinders were awoken, he just fucked off. It's like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. It is a crystal lizard, and I'm not going to swing a sword around that giant.
Yeah, sounds good.
Pickaxe. Oh, you make this so hard. He's fine. Just every once in a while he'll like poke me with his leg and then put his head on my hand.
Too many circles.
Yeah. If I remember right, there's a bunch of basilisks that hop down those steps.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, I have this image in my head of basilisks jumping down those steps. I don't know if that's true or not, or if I'm mixing areas of games. Which I do think is like a cool thing that Dark Souls does, because like so many things are built off of other things in like overt and subtle ways. God damn it. You'll like walk into places and like, because you've been elsewhere and probably spent a lot of time, you don't want to be here yet. dying in that spot or exploring it, you'll like walk into a place that like alludes to it in some way, and like you just viscerally recognize it, and you'll just be like, oh, this feels bad.
This is terrible.
Right, or like exciting or something based off of what your experience in that area it's alluding to was, and you'll have to think about it for a while to remember why. But there's a place like that in the Cathedral of the Deep where like you have to like run across some buttresses, and like every time it stresses me out.
Yeah.
Because in Dark Souls 1, I died 100,000 times running across a set of buttresses. I hear you. Yay! That's good. Oh no! I didn't even check. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah. Not much I can do.
Got your basilisks.
I knew they were there. God damn it. I should have checked for that mimic.
Yeah, when you opened the first chest, I was like, wow, brave. And then you open the second chest instantly, and I was like, yeah, you deserve that one.
Yeah. And we're gonna go real slow because every once in a while I'm gonna have to wait for my health to exist again. Oh, I didn't forget you. Oh no! You guys are so quiet. You did so good on that ambush. I didn't even hear you guys coming up on me. Cut through here. Down here. Run. Oh, they wear the masks. Oh no! Yep, this is my memory. Oh no! Nice. Dude, I hate rats so much. For that exact reason. Don't want to go in that room.
Sick.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go into this room. And they just do this super slow patrol. This is why Irithyll Dungeon takes ages. So just hang out. Damn it. Oh, fuck off. There's an ominous sound, though. Did a good job of that sound design. Okay. A few things we're going to want to do. First, explore all these rooms. Wow. Oh, you do wake up. I was gonna let y'all sleep, but... Hey, new coal. I'll make Andre happy. Man, if there's one thing that dude loves, it's coal. That's where we ran. It's a mimic. I feel like oh, Xanathos ashes, nice.
It's so loud, I don't like it.
I mean, I think it's the point, is to immediately put you on edge. I feel like I'm gonna get invaded here, but like... I don't remember ever getting invaded. Yeah, because that's just the Profaned capital. Okay. Oh, that's right. You gonna follow me? Out of the tight corridor? Do you not feel the need? You guys so much. And that's locked. So that's where Alva died. And in there is our witch friend. Mm-hmm.
Like an NPC?
Yeah. Okay, first, because I want to avoid ever coming into this room again. We will go there. But it is not this day. Yeah! Can't use it yet. That's what we've been waiting on. Fucking lightning blade bow. Excited? Excited. Sure. Okay, so now we've got the pathway from our bonfire in the jail straight here. So that's good news. Second thing we're going to do while we're here. Do you see that thing over there?
It's floating?
It's just sitting on the rocks over there. There it is. Yeah! We are not going to fight right now. Instead... Nope. Different giant. Don't worry, you'll know Yorm when you see him. A gesture from this dude's dead body.
Stretch out.
And now I want to double check something. If I can do it this way, I'm going to do it this way. Now we have that bonfire though, so we can just fucking warp here. Smack you. I will just smack you. No one needed to die today, Gar.
Yes.
You wanted the spear?
Yeah.
I feel like my goal as a... I don't know. My goal as a character is to fulfill the tasks that the Solaire could not.
Yeah.
Most of that is coming to the realization that finding one's own son does not have to be the actual son. Solaire's problem was he tied his dream to the dream that already existed. That's the... I've got a whole meta-narrative in the back of my head for our character. I haven't talked about it all.
Oh my god.
But I feel like my secret soul goal is to just gather all of the doodads that you like so that you can hold them, I guess.
Hold that.
Just all of the items that we find. Anytime you see a thing and you like make a little, oh, that's so cool. I have to get it so that you can smack people with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Run around with it. This way? Because I want to get down there and I don't remember how I do it. I may just jump down. I think there's a way you do it that doesn't involve jumping. Doesn't it though? Yeah, you go through like the whole game seeing almost no mimics, and then just mimics for days. Ladder ahead. All ladder. We're gonna climb all the way to Lothric this way. Oh. Okay, we'll come back here. Got more things to do with the bottom. I remember right, these rats are like functionally infinite. Nah, and it's like, I think you can, like, kill them like permanently, stop them from spawning. But like there's whatever 5 little tunnels, and they'll just keep coming out of those little tunnels. Do. Fuck you. Oh, an elevator to your doom! Yes. I'm trying to go as long as I can without actually sitting in a bonfire so that nobody comes back. Oh. Did I send it back up?
Maybe on accident. I don't.
Oh, man. I mean, luckily there's a bonfire that takes us right there. That's handy. Well, let's go get our souls back. Damn it. I was doing so good. And then what happens? The inevitable. I fall off a ledge. I feel like if this game really wanted to, like, challenge me and give me something memorable, it would make the final boss fight just balancing on something precarious while doing basic tasks. Like, that's all it would be. I did send it back up. I want to go explore that area because I want to say... I'm trying to remember how to get to a particular spot. Because we want to get there before we move super deep into the Profaned Chapter. Then again, maybe that's not an option. Sometimes you get stomped by a giant.
I kind of like the fact that we just fight at his feet, but it also doesn't make any sense.
Go on.
Like, imagine a man that was smaller than your big toe hitting you with a big feet. That's not gonna kill you.
It would take a very long time.
Yeah, like, you're not gonna die from being stabbed in the foot. There's no, like, huge arteries that are bleed out. Like,
That's true.
Worst case, you get an infection and die from that.
You're not wrong.
But in the same breath, I like that you are like you're fighting his feet, not
Yeah, you can't even.
also higher.
You can't even see him.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess I don't need to kill that giant. Not really.
Do.
This gives me souls. It also makes it so I can get that little crystal lizard easier. Remember the one that was like...
Is another giant life worth one piece of kryptonite?
Counterpoint. What kind of life is this? Look what they've done to his ankles.
They do that to all the giants.
I know.
Shackle
I'm just saying. Is it more... Is it kinder to leave him here? Locked underground? Surrounded by rats? Who's to say? I am conflicted about the giants generally, though. Okay, so apparently this wasn't my way into the place I thought it was, so I guess that'll happen next episode. So I'm just going to grab the last of these things, spend some souls, and then call this super long episode. Well, wasn't going to say that word, but yes. Why, Bo? Oh no! Well, that's about as bad as that could have gone. Dude, no. I'm not dealing with it. No, don't give me that look. He looks so upset.
Yeah, he was just cuddling with you.
Nah, he was not just cuddling. Yeah. Yeah. Man, you know, I was like, hey, we'll just go get these souls and do some fucking... Locked in eternal combat with ledges. Do I even want that item?
Yes.
Oh, missed it again. Maybe that's why I killed the giant.
Yeah.
Ugh!
Welcome,
I think we're a
host.
little bit short.
Very well, then take note.
Bam. Oh yeah, we're good clip short.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
Ah, how
Oh yeah, we got ashes.
gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Cool. Oh wait, no, I want to sell.
Ashen
Is that
one.
enough?
Welcome,
It's like
host.
33 we needed, right?
Very well, then take note.
Yeah, we did it!
Farewell, Ashen One.
God. Look. Sorry, I know this is really boring. I'm just looking at math. Yeah. Nice! I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this for a really long time. I like lightning swords, okay? Also, trust me, one of these days, not anytime soon, we're going to find ourselves facing down Madir Darkeater. And we're going to be really glad we have all the lightning in the world at that point. Yeah. Madir's a goddamn tyrant. Anyway, we made it more or less through Irithyll Dungeon, minus one kind of Irithyll Dungeon-like zone. Thank God, I hate that place. Super extra long episode today, but we got a lot done. Next time, we're going to go see if we can find our Onion Knight friend. And maybe fight Yorm the Giant. Who's to say? Alright, till next time.